Game scene. I'm also wearing the ever-popular avocado hoodie today. Everyone loves the avocado hoodie. Playing that one Dino Crisis shooter? Yes.
I disagree.
Happy Halloween. We're going to be spooked by Kojima shenanigans.
Kojima shenanigans. Livlin, thank you for the 24 months. Hi, Nicholas. Okay, what were we doing last? We were trying to get we were trying to get through the electric floor. That's what we were doing. Alright, I remember now. Yeah, I figure if I stream this game... I played it for about 6 hours during the first stream. So if I stream for about 3 hours today and then 3 hours next stream per my usual, you know, stream times, I'll probably be able to finish it. Because this game's about roughly like 10, 11 hours-ish long. Such is my logic. Oh? Notorious gun turrets are back at it again. Nice costume. Everyone loves the avocado. Everyone loves the avocado hoodie. Oh! You hate to see it. Push the action... There we go. What's with the no music tab again? I started stream late, so I just decided, I only played a couple of songs and then let's get to it. I wanted to play the game. Get Nikita first. Who's Nikita? I don't know. Say it in English, man. I don't know this gun nerd shit. Apparently there's also like an M4 or something that I haven't collected yet. I found an M4! Wow! It was that easy! It appears to be some kind of gun. I find that extraordinary. Guys, what if I became a Metal Gear speedrunner? With this, the Master Collection. Or at least Metal Gear 2. Here's the thing. Of the Metal Gear games, I think 2 is the only one I would consider running. It is slightly spooky, I am on retro. I love how, you know, for Halloween, all the horror streamers are doing, you know, like, Halloween things, and you have fucking dipshit Punchy over here doing Metal Gear 2.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
You need to be aware of that, guys. Are you aware of it yet? My brain absolutely, instinctively wants to do, like, invert. Good old-fashioned underwater swimming bit. Every game's gotta have one of these, per lore, I think. Yeah, no Halloween specials. I think traditionally I've never done a Halloween stream, just because it's like, I stream horror games all the time, you know? It's a prime example of how I never ever make the best out of my opportunities. That's backwards. You spotted the ducky? Congrats. Crispy Ash, hello. Oh, hi, Charles and Arnie. I want to finish Metal Gear. I want to...
I disagree.
Good day, streamer.
Good day, Danger Dan. Thanks for the 29 months. You can swim in the first person, right? I distinctly recall that being a thing you can do. Maybe not. I gotta say, I don't feel like these doors would open in the event of flooding, like, at all. Like, even, like, is that... I don't... Surely the pressure... I thought that was a mine for a moment. Surely the resulting pressure would... I don't know, is that how that works? I'm not sure that's how that works, actually. I don't have a card! It is a bad day to be me. Wait, does this door open? No.
I disagree.
Yes, hi to me. The Artful Kane! Thank you for the Prime Gaming. How's falling off things going? Well, right now I'm trying to avoid drowning. I'm planning on watching Silent Hill Ascension stuff tonight. That's tonight? Oh no. I haven't heard anyone talk about it. No, I'm bad, go down. Oh! There was a purpose to me coming in here.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the President before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Let's watch reaction. It's probably going to be happening while I'm at work. Like, where do you go to see it? You know, it's like, I don't know anything about it. This is like one of the most confusingly advertised things I've ever heard in my life. Oh, this isn't actually that long of a segment, is it? My god, it's an app? Okay, then, no. I will never install an app on my phone. That is never happening. You have to sign up for it? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what's going on with that. Honestly, it's none of my business. I'm not gonna watch it. It's not a video game. If it were a video game, maybe I would be interested, but it's not a video game. Hang on. Where am I? chafing grenades. There they are, chafe grenades. Nikita, bullet times 10. Bullet? This is a rocket launcher. Bullet? Call yourself a gun person? Think you can call rockets bullets? Nah, man, this is Shan. Another Kojima scam. From a Kojima man.
Jack.
Very large bullet. I
Jack,
guess that's
tell
true.
me, am I really helping you out?
I guess that's true.
Yeah,
I guess you could say
you're
that.
a huge help. I'm lucky to have you as an analyst.
But didn't you tell me just a little while ago that I should change my job or quit or something?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You were pretty pissed off.
I should
Why
too.
did you say those things?
Well, you have to work overtime and stuff. It sounded pretty tough.
But you didn't mean it, did you?
I was wrong about a lot of things then. I just
Sorry,
thought
adjusting
that if we had
microphone
more
position.
time to spend together, that
You were thinking of your own danger.
well,
Don't you think it's selfish to expect everyone to be at your beck and call? I'm not your personal possession, you know.
that's not how I think of you.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Listen, I like you, and I like the me that likes you. But I do not like being summed up as Jack's girlfriend. The very thought of it makes me shiver. There's a lot more to me than just being your girlfriend. The fact that I'm doing the job I want to do is part of that, understand?
Yeah, of course,
I want to be recognized, first of all, for who I really am.
They're at it again.
Especially by you.
They're at it again.
I don't want you, of all people, thinking that I'm just your girlfriend.
That's not what I think at all.
Can you really say that?
He is! He's saying it.
Really?
I.
I'm glad.
Why won't you? Why won't you? Like, for once, I'm actually on Jack's side with that one. It's like he's like, you're going in real hard on that, Rose. Like, relax. She shows fairly basic concern for your well-being. Just like, I don't want you thinking of me as just a possession. And it's like, that's not what he said. That's not what he said at all. Oh, you can move the character faces during cutscenes by messing with the analog sticks and stuff, and I'm very impatient, sorry. I left the room and re-entered to establish a checkpoint for when I inevitably shoot the president.
What is that?
How do you make the thing go down? Oh, you have to aim it while crouching, I think is the idea. Or perhaps prone? What's the correct, like, eye level here? I think crouching is the trick. I don't know why the missile... Like, the first game does this shit too, where it just kind of lurches forward at seemingly at random, and I have no idea why. I think it does it if you don't give it a directional input for a little bit, but it's really sort of disorienting.
What is that? Hey!
Hey! Not a fan, personally. Don't shoot the president!
What are you doing?
Damn, I actually avoided the president. It's okay, there'll be time to shoot the president later. I'm streaming on YouTube now, I really can't say things like that. Missile controls as janky as it looks.
President
You just
Johnson.
kind of move the stick to aim it. It's the sort of stop and
you're
start
finally
acceleration
here.
that's a bit
You've been expecting me?
awkward. It's not that bad.
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Hey, Mr. Invis, you think after a while it just accelerates?
I'm
It's if
alright,
you don't
sir.
give it a directional input for it. If you leave the
Is
stick
this
at
some
neutral.
kind of
But like sometimes you
sick
want to
joke?
leave the stick at
I
neutral,
thought
you know?
came to kill me. I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you... What the...
You're a man? Well, who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Foxhound? I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense.
Hey, Ozymandias. What the fuck? Yeah, no, he totally just grabbed Raiden's junk.
Switch over to nano-communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code
This
sequence
bulging, by the way, this
necessary
like
for launching a
ooh,
nuclear
zoom in. That's
strike.
also me
That's
messing
correct.
with the
I
controller.
punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
Huh?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth
The
behind this country.
Patriots.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few
Let's
are
do the
aware
extra
of their
phrases during the
existence,
code. It maybe art or
even
something. They
among
do,
those
yeah.
with code word
Definitely
clearance.
not. Huh?
Politics,
exactly
the
it.
military, the economy. They control it all. They even choose who becomes
The Patriots are behind it all!
Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
No.
But it's the truth.
Definitely not.
The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe.
The
It's all
Patriot.
a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not your sanity that worries me.
The Patriots. Even I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political,
Our
or
life is
military?
ruled by the Patriots!
No one knows who the Patriots really are.
What a convenient
Even
conspiracy.
my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office?
This
The
seems
White
like the
House?
kind of bullshit that some
Merely
dumbass on Twitter
puppets.
will post about.
Pawns
It does,
in the
doesn't
game.
it? Hold that thought.
By pledging my
Keep
loyalty,
that in
at
mind
least
as we
the
go
innocent
forward.
son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday. I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes.
Yes!
I intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means the destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses.
Hey, Deep Road.
Can you imagine
Kojima
what
would run
happen
for Congress
if
and
they
win.
ceased
He
to
would.
function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My
Back to stock
predecessor,
footage. Well, not quite
George
stock footage,
Sears.
but you know what I mean.
That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake. He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid, he was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago.
Neither
when
solid
acting on
nor
his own,
liquid
he
fart
started
sound
an
effect.
incident.
4 years ago. Shadow
Ah,
Moses.
centrism snake.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit.
Remember,
From
Metal
there,
Gear
he
Solid
bided
is
his
not
time,
political.
knowing that his opportunity
Not
would
at all.
soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable
not.
position. It's the only chance he has
All
for survival.
right.
Once he has the new Metal
All
Gear,
right.
he'll declare war against the Patriots. Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Then where's the new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new
Exactly.
Metal Gear.
Would you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage. Designed
Framing
to
is hard.
represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right.
Encode it with your
We're
own
talking
camera
about
frame.
an
It was
impregnable
not
fortress
proper.
carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde of mass-produced Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally
Mass-produced.
designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal Gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool.
Arsenal versus the
It
Patriots.
is a means
The
to
ultimate
preserve
game
the
of
world
football.
As it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it.
That
The
one
Arsenal
uncle at the
plans
family
include a
reunion.
system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card. Arsenal gear will be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks, but Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football serves as the
Football!
key for activating
Football!
Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Roll?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1.
Tottenham gear could never.
Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access
Card
to
4!
Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal. Well, I've told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done. Now, kill me.
What the?
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role!
No, I wanted to... They did it in a cutscene.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped. I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a favor. Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion.
There is no difference between
My
good things
only
and bad
real
things,
choice
you
is to
fool,
put
you
an end to
idiot.
This charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Saved our world. Wrong button. No!
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal Gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure
He
knew
was
what
the
he was talking
president.
about.
Aren't you forgetting that
Presidents,
he's part of
as
the
we
terrorist
know,
plot?
never tell
No reason why I
untruths.
believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes
ChatGPT
fully
wrote this game, I
operational.
Hurry,
swear.
Jack.
It's a bit
It's
more
up to you to make
coherent
sure
than
that
that.
the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
Once you see where this is all going, you will be ashamed of your words and
Snake,
deeds.
the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal Gear.
You knew about Arsenal Gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal Gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber.
Ah, makes
There's
sense.
no doubt that Arsenal Gear is being built here. Then it was all set
Ah.
up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago.
That is
What
actually
really happened
foreshadowed.
here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission.
Oh my god, Pliskin
I'd
is Snake?
infiltrated an
What?
enemy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, "I'm taking it back."
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us. Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it makes perfect sense.
They followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles...
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic.
Hey,
She
Quadrate.
got involved in weapons
You often
development
rewatch my
beyond
Silent Hill
me.
GDQ speeders. You also like I've grown my
Whatever
hair
the
out.
reasons,
This mostly
we need
occurred out
her
of
in order to
laziness
stop
more than anything,
Arsenal.
but people like it,
Raiden,
so I've kept
find
it.
her.
I'm on my way.
I'm not giving up on this. Ow! Give me an item. Mr. President, give me an item. Oh, whatever, man.
Jack, do you need to save? Jack,
What is it?
Oh, here they
I've
go
always been
again.
alone.
Here they go again.
I'm so lonely.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
Oh my god.
What are you talking about?
These two are the worst.
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission...
Why don't you open up to me?
mission,
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that
this world
asking
record?
too much?
No!
It's the night.
Greenie, thanks for the
Scared of
54 months.
It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me.
I disagree.
Jack,
I
listen.
was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me.
Rinbimon, thank you
It
for
was
the
your
3 months.
room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
I mean, my bedroom doesn't have a TV in it
I
either.
only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I mean, my bedroom's like that. It's just sleep hygiene, man.
Until I saw that room.
There's no desk in
Would
there
you have
either,
been
though.
happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
These two are the... Rose doesn't understand proper sleep hygiene, but also... That is such a weird... these two are just so bad for each other. They're so bad. It's true, I have a whole house. Like, in my bedroom, there is a bed, and I have, frankly, too many chests of drawers for clothes. And that's it. Those are the only two things in that room. At least in terms of furniture. So I don't keep TV or computer or nothing in there. No plushies. All the plushies are behind me. I don't sleep with my plushies, man. I gotta keep an entire zoo around my pillows? I really don't.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
Hey, Ford.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
What?
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't swim?
Well, yes and no. We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
So you blamed yourself and left your family?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case. The fact is, I betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the codec.
I'll do that.
Make sure you memorize the layout. Tee-hee. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Lots of Konami games and overcoming trauma. A lot of media is about overcoming trauma, when you think about it. When you really consider... this room. The funny water room.
Still ticking, huh?
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
This is like the Soul Calibur arena room. You fall in the water, you immediately sink like a stone.
I thought so.
Ring out!
Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
You knew I was coming?
You've become a...
See, now it's a scary game. Now it makes sense for Halloween. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Arsenal gear.
Did you get me any candy?
The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
I got you a sound effect. Does that count?
Nuclear bomb. This
No.
weapon is capable of heavy hydrogen nuclear fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president.
I forgot to add the voice line before. Like I do have it. I did.
Thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently.
I did get the voice like clip. It's like gotta do the thing. I'll add it. I'll do it. I just need to remember to actually do it. Just need to remember to do it.
We lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is
Add it
to
now,
wipe
you
them
got
from the
time.
face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
Damn it!
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Fall in the water. You lose.
Raiden, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Wow, he wasn't kidding. Thanks for showing. It's true. I forgot how fucking good this song is, dude.
no.
That did a lot of damage. Was that some kind of, like, crit? Not like a random crit. I mean, like, I did critical damage of some... Ah! So, the only thing I remember about this fight, really, is, the funny water where if you fall in, you die. I don't really understand this fight's gimmick otherwise. I shot the knife out of the air? That is not what I meant to do. Ow. I did not realize you even could shoot the knife out of the air. It's a new one on me. Damn it out. Yeah. It's so early, it's noon. This is like my normal stream hours. Most days. Oh. Oh, that works. I hit him. That didn't. Nope. Yes.
Here, have some survey bits punchy.
I love survey bits. Shia, thank you for the 100 bits. US is between 6:30. Oh, between the US it's 6:30 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Yeah, but I'm not American.
My body.
My body. I don't care about that. I have Grandada. I think I just, like, skipped half of the gimmick of the fight. Like, he pins your shadow to the ground or something, right?
I disagree.
3.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find
Eduardo,
Emma on
thanks
the
for 36
double.
months of Prime
You've got
Gaming.
to get her to install the virus program that the president gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake, did you catch all that? I didn't make it on time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
No. So no, you can't wake up on time for punchy streams. See, I wouldn't stream this early. I don't stream this early when I have, like, you know, time to myself. But the reason I stream this early on weekdays, typically, is because I have to go to work. Hey, I found the bee armor this time, so now everyone can shut the goddamn hell up about me not collecting the bee armor. Damn it, Shay. Really would have been nice to get that in Metal Gear Solid 1, mind you, but I did not realize it even existed in that game. And every single time I was, like, struggling with a boss fight, people were like, did you not get the body armor? It's like, no. I had no reason to think such a thing was even a thing. I'm not psychic. Half is a lot, too. We need body armor for a stealth mission. Well, that's the thing.
Are you all right?
Turns out Metal Gear Solid 1 isn't a stealth mission.
Who are you?
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Come on! We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
The game is weirdly sped up. In what sense?
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed
So the
him
game's
the
cutscenes are
most.
playing at 1.1
My
or
father
1.2
died.
speed, you
All
know?
he could think about
I
was
don't know.
himself.
Are you by any chance European? I have a theory.
Get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it.
I can't!
Come on. Deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't keep my eyes open in the water. Endless blue. The water
You're upside down, sadly. Does that mean Australian? Because if so, yeah, you're used to the PAL version of the game, which runs 17% slower, I believe.
My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma. Just hold your breath. I'll do the rest. First, we'll head to Filter Chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
The UK version? That's only Metal Gear Solid 1. The HD collection, every version is 60 Hz. They resolved that for this version of the game, but not for Metal Gear Solid 1, which is
good at holding my breath.
weirder.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side. Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster.
Did you use it from ROM? So Metal Gear Solid? Yeah. It's just literally the PAL ROM of the game. For Metal Gear Solid 1. Whereas the HD collection is actually like a proper PC port of the game. It's weird that these games are presented as a set, because they're not the same kind of port.
Okay, let's go.
I'm closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait.
It is just 17% faster. Yeah, that's PAL.
Let me take off my glasses.
That's PAL to NTSC conversions.
You should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes.
Hmm?
I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
Raiden!
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important. Anyway, they bring me luck.
I see. Okay, let's go.
Oh, just let her wear glasses, man. It's fine. Honestly, I think it's a pretty Chad move to wear completely fake glasses just for show. As we know, I have experimented before with the idea of that. That's like literally the way I just came. Streamer, you are bad. No, it isn't. Hang on. Am I bad? I'm confused. Oh no! Oh no, Emma! Straight up called her a pick-me-go. She totally did. I've already lost the plot of where the fuck I'm going. Is this, like, the right way? Taking a pentazamine actually makes her O2 go down slower? Damn. I didn't know. I guess that makes sense.
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat.
It's a blood thinner after all, right?
It reminded me of when I was a kid.
Something like that.
I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me. We both wanted to be loved so much. So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family.
No, I don't. I don't know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Like, that's not on its face that weird.
To avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
Forgot about that line.
Be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level
but
destroyed.
The way it has been expressed and presented is like, no.
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand. To release your grip on her, take your finger off the action button.
Like, kids playing house is not that weird, but the way that was introduced is like, you're making it weird.
Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system. but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
Hal?
EE, is that you?
Hal.
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
Damn!
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon.
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden, take care of my sister.
Don't worry. I'll get her there.
Hey Emma, we're going swimming. Oh, what? There's an invisible wall here? Can't even... You can't knock her into the death pool? And people say that Kojimbo games are the most sophisticated. People say you can do anything. The simulation is so detailed. They're lying. They're liars. They're all lying. They're full of nothing. They just... Man.
No! Raiden! Raiden!
You know what we need? We need some more relationship drama with Rose.
Jack, is that you? Jack, about
Here we
trying to
go.
break into your room.
Rose, just forget about it.
No, listen to me. I said I did it because I was worried about you, but it wasn't just that.
What?
I was suspicious. I thought there might be someone else.
Someone else?
Another woman.
Rose.
I really thought so, because sometimes you're so horribly
So
cold.
bad. These two are so bad.
I'm serious. Sometimes I feel like you're pushing me away. So
Did you get in?
yeah.
Are you satisfied now? There wasn't anyone there, was there?
No. No, there was no one there. There was absolutely no one in your room. Not another woman, not me, not even you.
Rose.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to apologize, that's all. Talk to you later.
These two are so bad. They're so bad for each other. I would not date Rose, and I would not date Raiden either. Why does Emma's shoes have the Japanese for
Emma,
coup on them?
Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room.
Like 9?
I've got this disk that the president gave me.
Solge?
This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the president give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the president?
I remember, game. It didn't happen that long ago.
He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well,
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry. How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis. The Patriots seem to be afraid of this development. Apparently, they believe that their role will shift from dominant to dominated.
Huh?
Let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these...
Let me get out ahead of this. This game was released in 2001.
They're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information.
Just keep that in mind.
At the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a specialist in neural AI and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the
Now this
Y2K
is stock
problem?
footage.
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good. Did you know that in the old days, miners used to take a canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas?
Emma!
That's what he's for?
Please.
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
What are those sticks in your head?
These? They're lacquered chopsticks. They hold your hair in place. Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do.
Are
You're
they?
not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
Everyone at Kojima Game was a bundle of trivia. The Metal Gear Guide to Social Interaction. Just be like, do you know about Thing? Did you know? I just got a weapon, I think. Someone on the spectrum that checks out. It really does, is the thing. Has anyone... Has anyone... Are we sure about Kojima? Right, okay, I know, it's really fun to always be like, Kojima, but like, this game had more writers than Kojima, you know? And also, funny enough, I don't actually think it's like a badly written game either. I think it's one of the, I think it actually got like, kind of disturbingly prescient over time.
16 dance.
Eddie G, thank you for the 16 months. See, people always complain about the Emma underwater thing, but, like, it doesn't last for very long, and it's not that bad. No, the part I find annoying is this.
Bugs! I hate bugs!
Screw you, Emma! More relevant now than when it was written. True. Very true, in fact. By the way, people in my chat kept calling these cockroaches, and like, I've never bothered to call that out, but like, they're sea lice, guys. Check my rations. No, they're fine. Funamushi. Huh, that makes sense. You're a bug guy now, huh? More of a bug guy than you. Especially the Switch version, you don't mind the half-measure frame as long as it's stable. I think it's pretty weak that they couldn't get 60 to work. Like, I feel like the Switch could manage 60. I don't know. I don't think that's asking for too much. Probably emulated all of them to 60. Yeah, but like, these games and emulation... It's a little, you know? It's a whole thing. I don't know if it, like, if you're talking about like emulating the originals, sure, they're playable. But that's sort of... It's kind of the nicest thing I can say about them. I'm bad. If you mean emulating the Switch versions, people are in the habit of, like, acting like Switch emulation is much, much better than it actually is, but really, Switch emulation is a coin flip. Like, you've got half and half odds of the game just, like, not working at all. Yeah, PS3 emulation especially is, like, not as good as... Really not as good as people want you to think it is. I don't know why PC gamers are in the habit of acting like both are completely flawless, but... No. Guys, like, be for real. Oh, Emma's on fire. It's still crap. I wouldn't say it's crap, but, like, compared to a commercial release, like, I would definitely say that you are better off with the Master Collection than you are emulating these games. That is what I would say. By the way, I don't know where I'm going. PS3 emulation is better than you would think. But people are very, very forgiving of lots of jank in emulated versions of games in ways that they're just not of commercial releases, and I always find this really annoying. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3 are, I reckon, completable on PS2, and probably even PS3 emulation. But, like I said, my experience with PS2 emulation in specific tends to be characterized with a lot of, like, minor jank problem. What am I doing out here, by the way? What am I doing out here? Wait, this is the way... We're going back, right? Because the door on the other side of shell, whatever the fuck, is broken. Why is it beeping? God damn it. Is Emma okay? Put the fire out with the coolant. Alright. Oh god, why are there guys here? Emma, where are you going? Okay, well, I didn't handle that with much grace.
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
Are you impressed?
You should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
Is there a way to heal Emma? I don't know, actually. Doesn't really matter.
There's somebody enemy site requesting backup unit.
The voice line keeps going, even when, oh.
It's the enemy.
No, what? No, I want to flip off the side of the thing. Damn it. Can't have shit around here. Man who knows how to take a bullet. So does Emma. She's been shot quite a few times, and is only at half health, you know?
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
Ah, this bit. I couldn't remember the order that these set pieces took place in. Maybe she's afraid of the water. Aren't you on another platform or something? Yeah, there was a whole thing explaining that she's got like a water phobia. That part sucks. It's not that bad. I'm honestly surprised at how much people tend to complain about the swimming with Emma part. It's pretty short.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
No, this part is the part that I remember being kind of a pain in the ass.
Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across. This is Raiden. Do you read me?
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look too sturdy. Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right. The oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's time to play sniper.
Not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to Strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in Advanced Mode Level 4 VR training with the PSG-1.
VR? Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy.
I've played video games.
They probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for Strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No. All right, get going. You'll be fine.
Ah, sniper, moving. Where's my Pentazimin? I'm bad. What button zooms? That one. Death! Death!
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on Strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Ah! Snake, shoot the gun!
Damn, I don't think I can do this. Snake, take over for me.
I'll take care of it then. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope. Keep a good lookout on Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, all right?
segment of keyboard and mouse works. On this segment, nah. I don't think mouse works for aiming at all in the PC version of this game, because it just emulates the right thumbstick, which is not how you aim. Who the hell is that? Oh. Nope, she's already off. Nope, I guess that call expired. Where is she? Where's Emma? I've lost her.
Ow.
Just taking, like, all of the blood thinner in the universe to hold the sniper rifle good. Help balance it by laying down. That's a good idea. Huh. Well, it kind of works, I think. I think you are 70% correct?
Freeze!
Ah!
A girl? What are you doing here?
It's not by choice, thank you very much.
Oh,
You're not gonna shoot me.
no.
Why not?
Stay away from good-looking women when you're fighting. Otherwise, you'll get hit with diarrhea.
Huh?
One of the few things I learned from Shadow Moses.
What are you talking about?
Ancient history. Don't worry about it.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but does this mean you're letting me go?
Well, you could have found a nicer way to say that, but sure. Better hurry.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Just run like hell. Oh, no, my stomach. Not again.
This place is about to sink. Just
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
Wait!
What?
What's your name?
Don't have one.
Huh?
Okay, fine. It's Johnny. Oh, I'm not.
Johnny!
Hey, if we run into each other again... Huh. What a weird guy.
Oh! I should have gotten there's an achievement I noticed in the Steam list for for listening in on 2 instances of Johnny shitting his brains out. It's not worded like that. But I did see that. I've seen both of them, haven't I? Isn't that both of them? Where's my achievement? How was Metal Gear Solid 1? I'm gonna be honest with you, I hated it. I did not like Metal Gear Solid 1, like, at all. Particular parts or just in general? Metal Gear Solid 1 gives up on being a stealth game at, like, the halfway point. It reminds me of, like, how, you know how Resident Evil games have an issue where they kind of build to something more action-y, so they sort of give up on being tense survival horror experiences by about their last hour or so? That happens in Metal Gear Solid 1 at about 4 hours in. It's like the halfway point of the game, it just gives up. I missed! You'd have killed so many seagulls by now. There's no reason to shoot the seagulls. They're not bothering anyone.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed. That bastard.
How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out.
I'll be there.
And then he slips off. Ah!
Snake, what's your situation over
So,
there?
we've now gotten up to the limit of my memory for this game about, like, at least the big shell. I don't really remember what happens from here before the ending sequence where everything goes completely batshit. You know what I mean. If you've played this game, you know what I mean.
Understood.
Like, there's a... Oh, I gotta play the game real quick, hang on. There's something between the batshit and Emma getting stabbed, but I really don't remember what it is with much clarity. Sorry, not the Colonel.
Colonel.
Raiden, we're in the computing room on B2 of Shell 1's core. Emma's not doing so well. Get over here as soon as you can.
Okay, I'm having it. Where is... Sorry, B2? Oh, I need to get to the core first. That would be problem number 1. Sorry, I couldn't remember where the fuck I was going for a moment there. Yeah, like, I'm struggling to remember what takes place between, Why is this thing... This is impossible to shoot. I have never once been able to successfully shoot that fucking thing. Never. Why am I going that way? Is it still sufficient to disguise myself around here? Well, no, because I have no... I've got no... There's no point. I have no power. Where's an OSHA violation? It killed me twice. Something you find funny is that despite how the game keeps stapling with his gimmicks under Vamp, he still remains incredibly boring as a character. Yeah, kinda. He doesn't really have anything going on, you know.
How's Emma? I think
But he's
he got
bisexual.
Internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently, all you have to do is pop in the
Did I play
disc.
Metal Gear Solid 3? Yeah. That is a knock at my door. If that's going to be trick-or-treaters, I will not be impressed.
That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Ooh,
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
An antibody agent?
Damn, the connection.
Door-to-door salesman. Nope,
Is the
not opening
virus
that.
upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
A portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Trick-or-treaters that have to. I know, right? That's why I was suspicious.
How?
But no, it's a door-to-door salesman.
Is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all
That
right.
that guy saw me.
Good.
That guy saw me walk up to the door, look, and then turn around.
Page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal. I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
Hey, I could.
Why do you have to put it like
so
that? Kendaro!
Sorry.
Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
I hate this so much, because, like... Why do you have to make it weird? You know? Like, this could work perfectly fine if they just didn't make it weird.
Emma! Emma! Answer me!
Jim was made a Kurum being like, but like, why did it have to be like an incest thing, man? Like, this could work perfectly fine as just, you know, close family. Why is it gotta be like an... God damn it, dude.
Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother.
Why do you have to make it weird? Why do you have to do that?
And it went on. My father's death was no accident.
I hate this bit. I hate this bit. I hate it.
It was
just
my fault.
Be normal.
All my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
I've played this game before. I did know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like, the components of a good emotional high point are here. But they made it weird. It's like, why? Why did you make it weird? To what end?
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose. What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages.
Is the way to say anything important to the story? Not really, no. That's why it bothers me.
Get everybody aboard. We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Like, why did they just have to chuck in, by the way, stepsis, I fucked your mom. Like, right after, like... Just cut it out. Just get rid of that. What the hell?
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. Huh? There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
You've got your job. We've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way.
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
How?
E.E.? Damn!
Otacon. Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the Kamov.
Leave it to me.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
See, that's the coolest. That is dudes rock as fuck.
Hal, I miss you. Hal, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
You and me, we're the same. Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did. Emma.
Why do you have to make it weird?
You think he's gonna be okay?
Why is that necessary?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
That's what annoys me. It's so close to being, I think, genuinely pretty moving, and then it just decides to be weird about it for no fucking reason. I hate it. I think the bird going, Hal, I miss you, is, like, actually really fucked up in, like, a good way. It's like, that's cutting. That's brutal.
Bedtime, Raiden.
But then they throw in this, like, actually, even though they're, like, family, they wanted to fuck each other, and it's like, you've made it weird. You made it weird. It could have been fine if you just didn't do that.
You ready for some shut-eye?
They were steps. People keep pointing out that they're not blood related, like that makes a difference. Doesn't. It's still weird. It's still weird, guys. Guys, it's still weird. Regardless, I feel like the scene would be improved if they were not weird about it, you know? The moment would be heightened if most of the weird bit of that was cut. Like, just stop that. Stop it.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Yeah, if it was just familial, it would, like, actually be a really effective moment, but it really undercuts itself by being weird, especially at the moment where Emma dies, and it immediately hard cuts to, I'm sorry, Emma, you know, about that time, I was fucking your mom, and it's like, why? Why did you...
Your mission data's been saved.
Why did you bring that into it? Please.
Is he still alive?
He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man.
Hmm?
Wake him up.
Oh, I guess my memory of how this game transitions from the bit where Emma dies to the weird shit is that it doesn't. It just goes straight into it. The reason I didn't remember anything between those 2 points is because there isn't anything between those 2 points.
You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
I was gonna say, I wonder why I couldn't remember anything between the big shell and the weird shit that happens at the end of the game. It's because there isn't. It just sort of, you just sort of hard cut to that point,
Jack,
actually.
I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper.
Small boy unit.
I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known
if that was in
recruit
Japanese. Shonen Guntai, if I had to guess.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for
I can't imagine it's just not named the thing that it is.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them. Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
Hey, Fire Striker. How close to the end of the game am I at this point?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well.
How's the collection? Worth it? The ports are fine, but uninspiring.
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered.
Is MGC 1, 2, or 3? 2. This is 2.
You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
Not far, but long cutscenes, long game. Is this going to be one of those awkward things where I end up having to stop like 30 minutes away from the end of the video game?
I find it very nostalgic.
Where am I?
Why, inside Arsenal gear, of course.
So the main issue with this port isn't really any stability or visual problems, it's just that it runs at 720p only and will stretch itself to fit your monitor regardless of anything that happens. Like, so if you're running a non-standard monitor, it's gonna...
A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Like, at least now I've just cutscenes, eyes. Damn it.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
I thought you were the leader of the Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen?
I was sent to provide you support.
Support? Who sent you? The Colonel?
No, the Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go, so we joined forces with an illegal Russian organization.
I disagree.
Something like
I was
that,
rudely reminded
actually.
by an ad that I hadn't
learned much
renewed
later
subscription.
that it was a
Nah,
subordinate
noob! Sushwaka, thanks for the 26 months of
organization
Prime
the
Gaming.
I was
Thoughts on
expecting at the
Movember?
time.
Nah, man.
When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital.
I gotta shit, I
run
look
by the
terrible with facial
Patriots.
hair.
In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives. 2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
So you were partners since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth.
Do you wish you could
shortly
buy the
before
game
this.
separately?
Huh?
Wish no
When I
more.
confronted
You
him
can.
here.
You can.
fought
You
with
can just do
Snake?
that.
When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake.
They are
So
all
you joined
$20
hands
separately.
with him to pay back a debt.
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain.
My job
You
was
just introduced
to
new character and
assist
tell them their
you.
whole backstory.
If
No, no, no,
someone
she's
gets
not
away with
new.
Arsenal,
She
your
was like
mission
the
is a
first
failure.
character introduced.
The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part and terminate my child. Putting
Terrible
it
facial
simply,
hair, you might have to know
my
to get the
child's
disagree
life
notification.
depends
That's my
on your
Twitch sub
success.
notification.
So you did it all for your
Actually, I think it
child.
also happens on
But why
YouTube.
would the Patriots want to help
Become a
me?
channel member,
Are they
and it'll
hoping
play
I'll
that
take
noise.
Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
I think
You'll
the
figure it
biggest
out
problem with the
sooner or
Master
later,
Collection
but I
is
wonder
the
if you'll
name.
handle the truth.
Do you know if
What
it's
do you
720p on console?
Listen,
Yes, it is.
We haven't got time for
It's
this.
720p on console
Solidus
as well.
will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
It's a pretty
What about
bare-bone
the
ports
virus?
from the
No
console
results
version.
so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be
Trying to
waiting
play the
there.
game's not on
I gave him
PS2?
a
Well
code
then,
key for the
get it
hangar.
on PS4 or 5 or whatever.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men. What are you
Having
going to
720
do?
only as a
Stay
ripoff?
concealed.
Why?
That's my role.
It's the version the
Still can't
HD
afford to
collection
be
ran at.
discovered.
It's the resolution the HD collection ran at. It's the same.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Ow. Now, if the MGS3 in this collection includes that version of Metal Gear Online, no, it does not. The motion blur, that's not, again, that's not a bug, that's just a feature. The game is just like that.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
As the
So
HD
you
collection deal with the
remember.
analog buttons? You
I
mean the
thought your
pressure-sensitive
memory
stuff?
had
There's new
manipulated
button
by them.
combos mapped to
It
stuff.
was, but I have nightmares.
It's not the most
every
elegant
day.
solution, but
Pieces of the past
it's a
I
solution.
can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand.
I disagree.
And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
George McCrate.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in.
Thank you for
I think I was
the
only
YouTube
6 when
membership.
held
I
my
don't
first
actually think that
AK,
showed up on stream, though.
But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose.
Let me try
no
that
way
again
out.
for you.
They give you a gun. You ask
There
how
you
many
go.
to kill. If you didn't,
Just for you.
You were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films.
There you go,
every
now
day.
grow a
The
mustache.
kind with
Thank you
macho
for the
guys and
thank you for
guns.
becoming a
They
YouTube
call
member
it image
that I
training.
named Cool Guy. But I'm not growing a
They
mustache.
built us from the
I'd look
ground
bad with a
up
mustache,
into
dude.
killing machines.
Does it have a modding community? Yeah, people are
We were
working on
fed
it.
once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
There is a resolution increasing mod, but like it really doesn't work right with Metal Gear Solid 2, like at all. It's mostly aimed at fixing 3.
Kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my god.
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No. No.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past. I didn't want you or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me.
I don't.
I didn't know anything about you, I admit that.
I don't believe that.
Where you were born,
You're terrible,
how
both of you.
grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
No, you should sever. Sever immediately.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done. It's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
These two should break up.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
No, I would, no.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any
I mean,
farther.
Jack's like a totally fucked up person. What's Rose's excuse?
But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Woo! Naked cartwheel. Let's see, now I know from the fact that I'm playing Naked Raiden that, like, I am pretty close to the end of the game, but it's like, shit, how close? I've only got like an hour left to stream.
Raiden, do you copy? You must continue your mission.
I've lost all my gear. I need to locate Snake.
He was never factored into the simulation. Leave him out of this.
I can't do much naked, especially in this temperature.
That's true. You won't be able to attack or enter the hanging mode either.
I think Snake has my gear.
The hanging mode. Raiden, take out Solidus and his men. You must recover Arsenal intact.
I assume don't use your epic around now. Daylight savings time ended.
Patriots? Your role, that is mission, is to infiltrate the structure and disarm the terrorists.
My role? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not? This is a type of role-playing game. The point
no,
is
it isn't. It's a stealth game. You're lying to me, Kojima.
You to turn in a perfect performance.
Colonel, I just remembered something.
What?
That I've never met you in person. Not once.
Complete your mission according to the simulation.
Colonel, who are you?
No more questions. We have Rosemary.
What do you mean by that?
Over and out.
Why did he turn around? Why did he turn around? My ration. Why did he randomly turn around? I hate stealth games. Ooh, medicine.
Raiden, turn the game console on right now.
What did you say?
The mission is a failure. Cut the power right now.
What's wrong with you?
Don't worry. It's a game. It's a game just like usual.
You'll ruin your eyes playing so close to the TV.
What are you talking about?
Raiden, something happened to me last Thursday when I was driving home. I had a couple of miles to go. I looked up and saw a glowing orange object in the sky, to the east. It was moving very irregularly. Suddenly, there was intense light all around me. And when I came to, I was home. What do you think happened to me?
Huh?
Fine. Forget it. Infiltrate the enemy fortress. Outer heaven. Destroy the final weapon. Metal Gear.
Good timing on that one. Man, why did that one guy fucking turn around?
Answer me! Jack? Jack!
Bitch made video game. I'm not answering my phone. Leave me alone.
I hit him. I need some backup here.
I'm out of here. Screw you guys.
Honestly, though, you have played the game for a long time. Don't you have anything else to do with your time?
Kojima could never have predicted streamers.
Colonel!
Infiltrate.
Oh, we already saw this one. Oh.
Even my patience has its limits. I just can't leave this thing up to you any longer. I'll do the fighting. You can just go home. Notoriety level 13. Rescue Meryl, the return of Ginola. I hear it's amazing when the famous purple stuffed worm in Flapjaw space with the tuning fork does a raw blink on Harry Carey rock. I need scissors. 61.
Mission.
Your mission is to infiltrate the Fortress Galluade, rescue the hostages, and neutralize Metal Gear before its assembly is complete.
Jack, it's me.
Hi, Rose.
Jack, I owe you an apology.
If it's about that conversation just now, I'm the one who's sorry.
No, it's something else.
What is it?
That day at Federal Hall 2 years ago, it wasn't a coincidence. I was ordered to keep an eye on you.
Keep an eye on me?
Yes, by the Patriots.
You're a spy?
I suppose. Yes. It's an ugly word.
Break up!
Are you still there?
Was sleeping with me a part of the job?
I fell in love with you.
How could anyone?
I can't excuse what I did. I've reported every detail of your personal life to them these 2 years. What you did, said, everything.
Must have been fun.
But some things I didn't tell anyone. Like what I felt for you.
So that's why you were involved in this mission. I should have known. Why else would they toss an analyst into the mix at the last minute?
I'm sorry. I know what I did was wrong.
No matter where I go, I get used.
I reinvented myself to suit your tastes. Hairstyle, clothes, the way I moved, things I talked about. You say you love the color of my hair, my eyes. They're not even real.
You must have gone over my psych profile with a fine-tooth comb.
It was my job.
Great performance. Had me completely fooled.
What I really wanted was for you to see the real me. It hurt to play out this artificial romance.
I don't know, you
it was worse to lie
did
to
a
myself
great
than
job
to you.
being
the more
terrible.
love you gave me, the more it hurt. Because I knew the person you loved was just a character.
So it was artificial on my end too. It was just a game, not the real thing.
Oh, Jack.
I feel better knowing that.
What?
I was in love, or thought I was, with someone who didn't exist. I was trying to be someone I wasn't by loving what wasn't real. I don't know who you really are. The person I knew isn't real. She's not the woman I'm talking to right now. In a sense, the deception was my own, not theirs.
Jack, I thought I was acting because that was my job. But I did fall in love with you. That wasn't an act.
You expect me to believe that? It's okay. You had your reasons, right? Hey, I understand, but I have nothing left to...
Jack!
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm carrying... I'm pregnant, Jack.
Rose! What's going on?
Amazing how you walk around like that.
Snake!
Been waiting long?
Where's my gear?
Right over there.
Hey, Pappy Show. Oh my god, Snake is so cool.
That's more like
Meanwhile, I'm naked.
Everything you had when you were captured is still there. Sorry about earlier. I had to use you as bait to gain access to Arsenal. It worked.
Why didn't you tell me about Olga?
You never asked. Not happy about that? Get over it.
Any effects of the virus yet?
Still waiting on that.
So, it was rigged by the Patriots?
Looks like it. From what I can tell, Arsenal is headed for Manhattan. I don't know what Solidus is planning, but we'll have to deal with it one way or another. There's also a troop of production model Rays ahead.
How many units?
25, according to Olga.
25?
Yeah. Can't say I've faced that many Metal Gears before, but I think we can deal.
No way we can.
We can, because we have no other choice.
How?
I've stocked up on Stinger missiles. Oh yeah, Olga left this for you.
Ooh, sword!
Why?
Olga asked me to give it to you. Besides, I'm not a big fan of blades. Move the right stick up and down to make a vertical slice, and left and right to slice parallel to the ground. Move the stick in a circle to do a rotating cut. Push it forward to lunge and strike. You can guard with your blade if you have the LB button pressed down. You should be able to deflect a bullet or two.
Okay. Imagine you give a sword to someone and they just start, like, sliding all over the place, and you just be like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
If you run out of ammo, you can have mine.
You got enough?
Absolutely. Infinite ammo.
Wait up, Snake.
What?
Snake, have you ever enjoyed killing someone?
What are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between
Does it even
reality
mean it? The bandana
and
is an unlock in the
Diminished
first game
sense
that
of
gives you
reality,
infinite
huh?
ammo.
VR training will do that.
No, it was field training when I was a kid. I lied, Snake. I have more field experience than I can remember. It's not VR that's doing this to me.
Raiden, we don't carry guns to take people down. We're not here to help some politician either.
You can say that because you're a legend, a hero. I'm Jack the Ripper, a dirty reminder of a terrible mistake.
Legends don't mean a whole lot. I was just a name to exploit. Just like you.
People will remember only the good part, the right part of what you did.
There's no right part in murder. Not ever. And we're not in this to make a name for ourselves.
Then what are you and Otacon fighting for?
A future. You can stop being part of a mistake. Starting now.
What am I? What am I supposed to do?
Kill lots of people with a sword.
Find something to believe in, and find it for yourself. And when you do,
I disagree.
Believe in what?
That's your
Echo Man, thank you for the 15 months.
Come on.
Snake, Raiden.
Otacon, you all right?
Yeah, so are all the hostages.
That's good news.
How's everything on your end?
All right for now, but there is something.
What?
The Colonel's last transmission was strange.
Strange? How?
Just strange. No idea.
Interference?
I don't know.
Where is this colonel?
I don't know. I've never met the man, actually.
I'll dig around.
Thanks. I owe you one.
If there's anything else, call me on the codec. I might be able to help. The frequency is 141.12.
Why is the aiming doing that? Revengeance next? I played Revengeance ages ago. Snake! Ninja's so cool back there, to ban everything about them. Why is that? I guess it's... Sorry, I don't know if you're talking to me or the other guy, but, like, it's probably a thing about...
Raiden, about this colonel of yours.
How, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles in Europe. What? Ninjas are too violent.
I've checked out all the possibilities, but I keep coming back to Arsenal. It isn't a relay point, it's the origin of the signal. And the encryption it uses is exactly the same as that of Arsenal's
Revengeance is quite good.
The so-called GW.
Revengeance is quite good. I recommend it.
I think it means you've been talking to an AI.
The Colonel was ChatGPT! What the fuck?
The Colonel probably isn't GW per se. GW was most likely stimulating cortical activity in the dormant part of your brain through signal manipulation of your own
Oh! Yeah, that makes sense.
I hate how Metal Gear 2 only gets more prescient over time!
Experience.
No!
That's crazy, but it's probably the truth. The virus may be starting to affect GW, which would explain the Colonel's behavior.
It was all an illusion?
Kojimbo was right again! He was right!
Snake, what's happening around
I
here?
hate that!
I don't know. What I do know is that you're standing right here in front of me. Not an illusion. Flesh and blood.
Huh?
It's your call. You can drop this if you want.
No, I can't do that. Let's go.
Kojimbo really is a genius.
Raiden, they've got Rose.
What?
Rose is being held in the holds.
It's a trap.
Help! Rose!
Raiden, get a grip.
But Snake...
It's a trap. Since the Colonel doesn't exist, there's no way he can take Rose hostage.
Yeah, you're right.
I am right.
Okay. Does Rose exist?
Don't be weird. She's your...
What if I've never really met her?
What?
If the Colonel is something that I partly dreamt up, then everything I remember about her could be...
Don't jump to conclusions.
You and Otacon are the ones that say the Colonel never existed.
Raiden.
Is this what Olga was talking about?
What does it mean? Man, imagine if Rose really was like a figment of his imagination. Imagine it. Imagine it. Because like, I love that idea because it would imply that like Jack can only think up like a slightly shitty relationship to be in. Why did it equip my pistol? No, I want to. Let me swing my sword. Ah, Snake. I'm not even. Snake isn't even letting me play the game, man. He's not fair. Fission mailed! Emit! Continent! Have wife, life bad, wife is chat GPT.
Fortune. It's been a long wait, Solid Snake. The root of all my sorrows.
What?
2 years ago, you killed my father. That was the beginning of hell for us. Everyone I love has been taken from me one by one, and no matter how hard I try, I can't follow them. An endless nightmare. The only thing we live for is to see it end. Our wait is almost over.
You can't be serious about firing the nuke.
Since no one can kill me, I may as well kill everyone I can. Starting with you, Solid Snake.
Damn! Looks like I'm today's pick. You go on ahead. You want eternal rest? I've got it right here.
What are you gonna do? Bullets can't get near her.
I'll think of something. There's no such thing as a witch.
You think you can kill me?
I don't know what your group's been through, but let's get one thing clear. I didn't kill your father.
Do you think anyone believes your lies?
Raiden, get out of here!
Jack, I've been watching how you fight. It looks like you've remembered the way you used to kill in the old days. Or is it one of the S3 plan's proud achievements?
What are you talking about?
It came as a complete surprise when Ocelot discovered the S3 data from GW. Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight fire, creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially reproduce Solid Snake, the perfect warrior. The result is a Foxhound Commando. When Foxhound no longer exists, a simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen. Sound like someone you know, Jack? I'm sorry to see you reduced to one of the Patriots' puppets. But I've made use of you, And their plan, too. Solid Snake's sudden appearance, your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the agent before the mission entered the final phase. You came in handy, as bait. Jack, those days during the Civil War were as real as they come. Every day was absolute, split between life and death. You ran from it, and now you've been led back to war by something less than real. No more games, Jack. At least you know. There's no reason to keep you alive now. I've given you a worthy opponent, at least. But now, you should die as the little Jackie boy I once knew.
Dear. You gotta get up early more. This is your brain too much. Alright, later, George. Thanks for dropping in. Ow. Mistakes. Ah. Ow. I didn't hear it. Oh, why are you doing that? Go off the table. What? My face. Well, that's a real problem right here. I'm okay. Why did it go for the knee? Aw, that still hit me? Come on. I don't believe you. Russian. Bitch! Nah, fuck's sake. Hey! Man. Be fucking for serious with this shit, dude! Oh, that did big damage. These lads even are there? They said 25! Cool. Is there a reason you can target these? I'm sure there is. Doesn't matter though.
I expected a little more fight than that, Jack. So
this. They'll know. I'll hold them off. Give you time to get away.
What about you?
This is suicide! Your nanomachines, they're transmitting your vital signs to the Patriots. If you die, my child dies. You understand?
The child.
20 on extreme, Jesus.
So that's why you sold your troops out to me. So many dead, and they all died trusting you! Weren't they your comrades?
No, not just comrades. Family. I know I'm going
This is the part where I remind people that this game was originally balanced around the easy difficulty setting for its Japanese release. That is the reason I picked easy. Well, that is the original Nihongo-ban difficulty. But this game was a victim of English version made harder for no reason syndrome. Was that the same issue as the original DMC3? Yep. The original Metal Gear Solid is also like that. They didn't stop doing that until 3.
You have
to. Ooh, grim.
Oh god.
Easy was a JP normal? Yeah. They're all shifted up one.
Enjoy the show, Jack. Let's pick up where we left off. What's going on?
On this stream, there is a Kaigai ban on Kaigai ban.
GW, it's out of control.
I only want the original difficulty. You know, about Metal Gear Solid. I almost picked easy because I had the instinct that it would be a better idea than picking normal, and I really should have trusted that instinct. Like, I have a good sense for these sorts of things, and I don't listen to it anywhere near enough.
I'm reading an abnormal impulse cascade throughout the neural network. I can't shut it down.
What happened?
Maybe some kind of virus.
The Patriots?
I don't know.
Ocelot, what have you been up to?
It's too late. Arsenal's system control is going haywire. It's on an emergency ascent.
And I probably would have been less annoyed with 1 if I'd picked easy mode. I still think I would have been surprised at how fast it gives up on being a stealth game.
Stupid machines!
Why do the rays bleed? I was thinking that.
Damn the Patriots!
God, I didn't sleep good. I never sleep well.
You still have some use.
I've captured Snake.
You still don't get why a lot of JP games get made harder for the West. There was a mistaken belief at the time that American gamers liked their games harder. Hell, I mean, the European Extreme mode is, like, famous in this game. And, like, why do you think it's called European? Well, we're not Americans, but same kind of principle. People in the West like their games harder. And European Extreme was, like, exists for that reason. Save? Don't mind if I do. I mean, I can't stop playing now. I'm, like, pretty much right at the end. So anyway, that's been a great stream, guys. Bye. And then, I'm like 30 minutes before the end of the game.
GW, the Arsenal AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I underestimated you.
No work today? No, I've got work today.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
It's a Thursday. No!
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
What do you mean?
That's not your business.
Oh, really? It so happens I have some business of my own to attend to.
Planning to hijack Arsenal?
Huh?
You were going to screw me over, weren't you?
Who talked? Ocelot?
Not exactly. I was the one who used Ocelot to suggest the idea to you in the first place.
What?
I was planning to give you Arsenal to begin with.
Why the uncharacteristic generosity?
I'm no philanthropist. Arsenal is far from impregnable. It needs other Metal Gears as guards, a huge payload of warheads, and full air, sea, and land support to function efficiently. Against a large attack force without support, Arsenal is nothing more than a gigantic coffin. Seizing Arsenal gear was never the real objective.
What was your objective then?
A list of names of the Patriots. They were planning to extend their control to digital information flow with GW and Arsenal. That means the information they want to filter out is contained in GW, including that list of the highest 12 members of the Patriots Wiseman's Committee.
And once you knew who they were, you would cross out their names one by one, while we, with our useless arsenal, drew their fire.
Very good.
You were using us all along.
Were you any different?
But your plans hit a snag with GW destroyed, hasn't it?
No, there is another way.
Really? But we have our own plans to carry out. We'll take the arsenal since you don't care for it anyway. The purified hydrogen bomb is ready to go.
A nuclear strike won't stop them.
This game makes it like Punch's part of the group. I'm part of the Wiseman's Committee.
The mindless masses that they control.
I control the world from the shadows.
Of course. That was what you wanted.
All according to the Patriots' plan.
Good luck.
Thanks, but I have quite enough.
Unfortunately, I am the sleepiest, eebiest member of the Wiseman's Committee. Oh.
What exactly do you find so funny?
Charades usually are humorous.
The Wiseman's Committee is basically just Organization 13, but for people who like nukes.
A little short on time.
What are you talking about?
Everything we've done here has been scripted. A little exercise set up by us.
Exercise?
The S3 plan was conceived as a means to produce soldiers on par with
And yet when
Solid
Kojimbo does it, oh, it's brilliant. It's alternate history, it's prescient, it predicts the future. When Tetsuya Nomura does it, it's stupid. What a hack, he's the dumbest guy. Ah. What's going on?
This little terrorist incident is your own doing, Solidus? This is the S3 training kernel. An orchestrated recreation of Shadow Moses.
What?
Ames and the President's deaths. The ninja.
Here's where they just tell
A
you
computer virus that mimics Fox Die.
that the whole thing is Shadow
Did you really
Noses.
think they were all a coincidence?
I mean, no.
Ames' own nanomachines were used to shut down his pacemaker. I arranged for the appearance of the ninja as well. As for the president, Although Johnson realized what was going on, he played out his allotted part.
Disc 2-like behavior.
Virus, it's a digital counterpart.
But did this game ship on 2 discs originally?
It was also designed to eliminate every scrap of information regarding the Patriots from GW. Your plan was invalidated even before execution, Solidus. Fat Man was a different story. He's one of our own people.
1 disc? Ah, that's why it's the worst game.
Examiner we hired to test
we know every good game comes on 2 discs.
Him tackle the exercise proper. We had to arrange for Stillman's presence to coax the maniac into agreeing. If the boy had allowed the big shell to be destroyed, this exercise would have ended there.
I disagree.
Has no room for failures.
Miles, thank you for the 3 months.
What do you mean?
Given the right situation, the right story, anyone can be shaped into Snake. Even rookies can fight like men of experience. An instant creation of genius. And this training kernel will provide more than enough data to formulate such a program. You, Dead Cell, Olga, you're all nothing but pawns placed to create the perfect simulation. Solidus, you and the boy were selected because your relationship resembles the one between Snake and Big Boss. Fortune, you and the rest of Dead Cell stand in for the Foxhound squad that Snake took on in Shadow Moses. You're the most impressive collection of freaks outside of Foxhound. We've gone to a lot of trouble to set you up against the boy. That story about purified hydrogen bombs is just the tip of the iceberg. The project was already underway when I sunk that tanker, along with your old man 2 years ago. Throwing your husband in the brig was a part of it too. You were told that the eradication of Dead Cell 6 months ago was an act of the Patriots. We provoked and encouraged your hatred. And you opted for vengeance, just as we planned.
But what about Vamp? No, he's just bisexual.
Orchestrated?
There's nothing to it.
Except for the appearance of the real Solid Snake. I wonder now who sent for you.
All our misfortune was just a part of their project?
Plot of Metal Gear Solid 2 is we made Metal Gear Solid 1 again. Yep. That is literally... When I was joking about it being Shadow Gnosis, like, that is actually a part of the plot.
You're no Lady Luck. You have nothing that we didn't give you.
What?
Do you know why no bullet could hit you? It wasn't magic, or some new age mumbo-jumbo. Certainly wasn't your psychic talents. It was all staged by the Patriots.
Staged?
You were being shielded by the electromagnetic weapons technology that the Patriots developed. Your Dead Cell comrades loved your father and husband. We needed a pathetic wretch like you to keep them focused. You've been our puppet all along, just like Olga.
No.
You were hamming it up as the tragic heroine, thanks to the script that the Patriots wrote for you. Pure self-indulgence, absorbed in your own misfortune. You couldn't get enough of the drama.
I could have died whenever I wanted to.
Thought I got her in the heart.
It missed.
Now I remember. Your heart's on the right. Waste of metal, my dear, but your luck's run out. This is the little gizmo. There's no such thing as miracles or the supernatural, only cutting-edge technology. Now that I have enough data, all I have to do is retrieve Arsenal and clean up the refuse from the exercise.
Just try.
How's this then?
Fortune! You idiots! Get the hell away from there!
I told you, your luck's run out. Take your reward. It's all the payload Ray has. Die!
Everybody down!
Yeah, I'm sure ducking will help.
What the? Impossible!
Block.
She is Lady Luck.
My name is Helena Dolph Jackson, the daughter of a proud and noble soldier. I can see my family again.
She cast no. Why did you do that?
Damn! Try this instead.
You are ruining the scene! My possessed arm is possessing me to possess.
No.
Brothers! Liquid!
You could absolutely see him just pop into existence on top of the scene because of the forced conversion to 16:9.
I've been waiting for this! It can't be.
I've been inside this arm all along, waiting for the right time to awaken.
You were inside Ocelot?
Yes, a sleeper in the arm of a Patriot spy.
It was you 2 years ago?
Exactly. I was controlling him. Snake, it was I that leaked information about Arsenal to your partner and got you out here.
What?
You're the only one that can free me. After all... I'm off to bury the Patriots for good.
You know where they are? How?
Why do you think I chose Ocelot as my host?
Because he's dumb?
But before I go, I have a family matter to settle with both of you. There's room for only one Snake and one big boss. Time to say goodbye.
The arm that makes you British.
Damn.
Like surfing, it's a good way to go.
Liquid! Stop this thing!
Hey, Snake! You coming?
Miss! Scene deleted. Scene not found. Wait, what? Short version, they crashed into the Twin Towers. That was cut for reasons.
Federal Hall.
What are you laughing at?
Do you know what day it is today?
I don't think they crashed into, like, the Twin Towers specifically. I don't remember.
30th?
It's been a while since I've seen it. But they definitely crashed into New York.
That's right. George Washington took office as the first president of the United States of America 200 years ago today. And it happened
It just
right
crashed.
here.
Well, whatever. Either way, it's missing.
We were going to declare another independence. The dawn of a new nation. Here. The end of the Patriots' secret rule. Liberation of this country. This was where it was supposed to begin. This is where freedom could have been born.
All you want is power at any cost.
Jack, it's not power I want. What I wanted to take back from
Do I
the
have time for
Patriots
this?
are things like
No.
freedom, civil rights, opportunities. The founding principles of this country. Everything that's about to be wiped out by their digital censorship. Jack, listen to me. We're all born with an expiration date. No one lasts forever. Life is nothing but a grace period for turning the best of our genetic material into the next generation. The data of life is transferred from parent to child. That's how it works. But we have no roots, no legacy. We brothers are called les enfants terribles. Cloned from our father, with the ability to reproduce conveniently engineered out. What is our legacy if we cannot pass the torch? Proof of our existence, a mark of some sort. When the torch is passed on from parent to child, it extends beyond DNA. Information is imparted as well. All I want is to be remembered by other people, by history. The Patriots are trying to protect their power, their own interests, by controlling the digital flow
So
of information.
this game left easily is seen as
I
long.
want
You are
my memory,
dramatically
my existence to
over-exaggerating this.
remain. Unlike an intron of history, I will be remembered as an exon. That will be my legacy, my mark.
I think Metal Gear Solid 4 has, like, caused people
But
to
the
forget.
Patriots would deny us even that. I will triumph over the Patriots and liberate us all.
Like, they're pretty
And we
long.
will
They're not that
become
long, though.
The Sons of Liberty.
He said the title of the game.
Raiden, are you receiving? We're still here.
How's that possible? The AI was destroyed.
Only GW.
Who are you?
To begin with, we're not what you'd call human. Over the past 200 years, a kind of consciousness formed layer by layer in the crucible of the White House. It's not unlike the way life started in the oceans 4 billion years ago. The White House was our primordial soup, a base of evolution. We are formless. We are the very discipline and morality that Americans invoke so often. How can anyone hope to eliminate us? As long as this nation exists, so will we.
Cut the crap! If you're immortal, why would you take away individual freedoms and censor the net?
Jack, don't be silly.
Don't you know that our plans have your interests, not ours, in mind?
What?
Jack, listen carefully, like a good boy.
The mapping of the human genome was completed early this century. As a result, the evolutionary log of the human race lay open to us.
We started with genetic engineering, and in the end, we succeeded in digitizing life itself.
But there are things not covered by genetic information.
What do you mean?
Human memories, ideas, culture, history.
Genes don't contain any record of human history.
Is it something that should not be passed on? Should that information be left at the mercy of nature?
We've always kept records of our lives, through words, pictures, symbols, from tablets to books.
But not all the information was inherited by later generations.
The memes.
A small percentage of the whole was selected and processed, then passed on. Not unlike genes, really.
That's what history is, Jack.
But in the current digitized world, trivial information is accumulating every second, preserved in all its triteness, never fading.
It's
always
pronounced meme.
accessible.
Rumors about petty issues, misinterpretations, slander.
All this junk data, preserved in an unfiltered state, growing at an alarming rate.
It will only slow down social progress, reduce the rate of evolution.
Right. You seem to think that our plan is one of censorship.
Are you telling me it's not?
You're being silly. What we propose to do is not to control content, but to create context.
Create context?
The digital society furthers human flaws and selectively rewards development of convenient half-truths. Just look at the strange juxtapositions of morality around you.
True, can't argue with that,
Spent on new weapons in order to humanely murder other humans.
Rights of criminals are given more respect than the privacy of their victims.
Although there are people suffering in poverty, huge donations are made to protect endangered species.
Yeah, that makes
Everyone
sense.
ends up being told the same thing.
Be nice to other people.
But beat out the competition.
You're special. Believe in yourself and you will succeed.
But it's obvious from the start that only a few can succeed.
You exercise your right to freedom, and this is the result. All rhetoric. to
This
avoid
is why we
conflict
removed the
and
dislike
protect each
button
other
on
from
YouTube.
hurt.
The untested truths, spun by different interests, continue to churn and accumulate in the sandbox of political correctness and value systems.
Everyone withdraws into their own small gated community, afraid of a larger forum.
Twitter sucks.
They stay inside their little pond,
I like forums.
whatever truth suits them into the growing cesspool of society at large.
The different cardinal truths neither clash nor mesh. No one is invalidated, but nobody is right.
Not even natural selection can take place here. The world is being engulfed in truth.
And this is the way the world ends. Not with a bang, but a whimper.
We're trying to stop that from happening.
It's our responsibility as rulers. Just as in genetics, unnecessary information and memory must be filtered out to stimulate the evolution of the species.
And you think you're qualified to decide what's necessary and not?
Absolutely. Who else could wade through the sea of garbage you people produce, retrieve valuable truths, and even interpret their meaning for later generations?
That's what it means to create context.
I'll decide for myself what to believe and what to pass on.
But is that even your own idea?
Or something Snake told you?
That's the proof of your incompetence right there. You lack the qualifications to exercise free will.
That's not true. I have the right.
Does something like a self exist inside of you?
That which you call self serves as nothing more than a mask to cover your own being.
In this era of ready-made truths, self is just something used to preserve those positive emotions that you occasionally feel.
Another possibility is that self is a concept you conveniently borrowed under the logic that it would endow you with some sense of strength.
That's crap!
Is it? Would you prefer that someone else tell you? All right then. Explain it to him.
Jack, you're simply the best, and you got there all by yourself.
Oh, what happened? Do you feel lost? Why not try a bit of soul searching?
Don't think you'll find anything, though.
Ironic that although self is something that you yourself fashioned, every time something goes wrong, you turn around and place the blame on something else.
It's not my fault. It's not your fault.
In denial.
I blame the game.
Resort to looking for another, more convenient truth in order to make yourself feel better.
Leaving behind in an instant the so-called truth you once embraced.
Should someone like that be able to decide what is truth?
Should someone like you even have the right to decide?
You've done nothing but abuse your freedom.
You don't deserve to be free.
We're not the ones smothering the world. You are.
The individual is supposed to be weak, but far from powerless. A single person has the potential to ruin the world.
And the age of digitized communication has given even more power to the individual. Too much power for an immature species.
Building a legacy involves figuring out what is wanted and what needs to be done for that goal. All this you used to struggle with. Now we think for you.
We are your guardians, after all.
You want to control human thought? Human behavior?
Of course. Anything can be quantified nowadays. That's what this exercise was designed to prove.
You fell in love with me just as you were meant to, after all. Isn't that right, Jack?
Ocelot was not told the whole truth, to say the least.
We rule an entire nation. Of what interest would a single soldier, no matter how able, be to us?
The S3 plan does not stand for solid snake simulation. What it does stand for is selection for societal sanity. The S3 is a system for controlling human will and consciousness. S3 is not you, a soldier trained in the image of Solid Snake. It is a method, a protocol that created a circumstance that made you what you are.
So you see, we're the S3, not you.
What
What's Solidus doing right now?
Was the final
waiting
test of its effectiveness.
That's crazy.
You heard what President Johnson said.
The Arsenal's GW system is the key to their supremacy.
The objective of this exercise was to establish such a method. We used Shadow Moses as a paradigm for the exercise.
I wonder if you would have preferred a fantasy setting.
We chose that backdrop because of its extreme circumstances. It was an optimal test for S3's crisis management capacity. If the model could trigger, control, and solve this, it would be ready for any contingency. And now, we have our proof. Raiden, there are also reasons behind your selection. Solidus raised plenty of other child soldiers. Do you know why we chose you over them? It was because you were the only one who refused to acknowledge the past. All the others remember what they were and pay for it daily.
But you turn your back on everything you don't like. You do whatever you like, see only the things you like, and for yourself alone.
Yes, Rose can attest to that.
You refused to see me for what I was. I lied to you, but I wanted to be caught. You pretended to be understanding, to be a gentleman. You never made a conscious attempt to reach out to me. The only time you did was when I gave you no choice but to do so.
I was just trying not to...
What? Trying not to hurt me? Dear, the one you were trying not to hurt was yourself. Avoiding the truth under the guise of kindness is all that you did. It occurred to you to do nothing but look out for yourself. Even if you claim that it was for my sake, that feeling was nowhere to be seen. In the end, everything was for your sake. I was never part of the picture.
Exactly right. So you see, you're a perfect representative of the masses we need to protect. This is why we chose you. You accepted the fiction we've provided, obeyed our orders, and did everything you were told to. The exercise is a resounding success.
Didn't I tell you that GW was still incomplete? But not anymore, thanks to you.
Your persona, experiences, triumphs, and defeats are nothing but byproducts. The real objective was ensuring that we could generate and manipulate them. It's taken a lot of time and money, but it was well worth it considering the results. I think that's enough talk. It's time for the final exercise. Raiden, take Solidus down.
Think again. I'm through doing what I'm told.
Oh, really? Aren't you forgetting something?
Yeah, no, he's still mad and wants to kill you.
My child dies.
The termination of vital signals from your nanomachines means the death of Olga's child. Not to mention...
The Patriots just, like, shaking their heads going...
She's wired the same way.
As Raiden dives into the ocean 6 times in a row. Slips on bird shit and dies.
You have to believe me.
Damn!
It will be a fight to the death.
Solidus at least wants you dead.
We will collect the necessary data from this last fight. Then we'll consider the exercise closed. So, Jack the Ripper, will it be Solidus, the Patriots' creation, or you, Solidus's creation? Our beloved monsters, enjoy yourselves.
Jack, my son. My clone brothers and I are called monsters, replicates of evil genes. You are one of a kind, but still a monster, shaped by a dark and secret history. We need to decide which monstrosity will have the privilege of survival. By the way, Jack, I was the one who killed your parents. I claimed you for my own and raised you as a soldier in the army of the devil. I am your foster father and your worst enemy.
Why?
Because I needed to know whether we were really someone else's creation. We're repeating history, Jack. Liquid and Solid hunted down Big Boss, trying to sever the tie that bound them to him. Unless you kill
There is a
me and
final
face
boss
your
after
past,
this, you know.
Jack, you will never escape. You'll stay in the endless loop. Your own double helix.
Cutscene.
It's time we were both free. have other reasons for wanting you dead. The clues to the Patriots inside GW have been erased, but there are other traces. Inside you. What? The information is being carried by the nanomachines in your cerebral cortex, and throughout the neural network they formed.
How is he carrying around 3 katanas? Why wouldn't you? If you could carry around 3 katanas, wouldn't you?
Brace yourself.
Let's go, gamers! Woo! Gamers, let's fucking go. No, I fell.
Is that the best you could do?
Let's go, gamers! And that's the end of Metal Gear Solid 2, gamers! No. Anyway, we have to sit through the cutscene again. Sorry about... No, it's fine. I'm just trolling. I'm trolling. The Patriots are ruining my life. Oh shit, I fell. That's not a purposeful fall joke this time. Get away.
Is that the best you can do?
Nope.
Is that the best you can do?
No! I'm okay. I'm on fire! Ah!
What's wrong with you?
Ow.
Let's go. This is where it gets interesting.
Hey man, what's up?
You have to beat Solidus. This is your last duty.
We're not just pawns in some simulation game, you know.
Yes, you are. We're nothing but mere weapons. No different from fighter jets or tanks.
What the? The old model destroyed 4 years ago was Rex.
The new amphibious model is Ray.
Both of these are the same as the code names used by the U.S. Armed Forces to refer to Japanese warplanes during World War II.
Your code name, Raiden, too, comes from the Japanese Navy's name for one of its interceptors.
Stop it. I'm not a weapon.
Oh, really? Do you know the code name the U.S. Armed Forces used for the Japanese fighter Raiden?
It was Jack. Both of you are just weapons to be used and thrown away.
Just weapons to be used on the battlefield. Just pawns in a game. Exactly as you said.
And a weapon has no right to think for itself. Now, it's time to fulfill your purpose. Defeat Solidus.
See, it turns out the really in vogue and clever thing to do when you're a writer is to point out every allusion you make to stuff. Like, every time you put like a subtle thing in it, always make sure to point it out.
Die!
Oh, come on. I sidestepped. Pretty obscure information? Oh, no, it's like very obscure information. Like, no normal person's gonna know that shit. Damn it, I could have gotten the kill. I could have gotten the kill right there. Got it! This fight seems not great. Fortunately, it's like, you don't take much damage from anything. At least on easy, you can kind of just brute force it.
It's a world record!
That was probably a world record, I think. I think 9 hours is the fastest anyone's ever beaten this game. I think the run of this game is like roughly an hour long. Although the funny thing is that I'm not an authority on the matter. You'd have to ask someone who actually knows what the hell they're talking about. But I actually genuinely think the Master Collection version is probably the fastest version of this game released, so that time might go down somewhat soon. I think the fastest version prior to this was HD Collection on an Xbox Series X. Nash got port jack. I don't imagine it makes a massive difference, but it probably makes some. Especially given, like, the ease of access to the Japanese version on the Master Collection, since JP, I think, is faster. In order to play the Japanese version of the HD Collection, you gotta buy a Japanese copy, which is a pain in the ass. If you wanna play... My brain is blank. If you want to play Japanese version on the Master Collection, you just download the JP language packs. It was PC, I thought. I don't know how fast the other PC port is. The HD edition and that are listed on different leaderboards. It's definitely faster for Metal Gear Solid 3, I'll tell you that for nothing.
Who am I, really?
No one quite knows who or what they are. The memories you have and the role you were assigned are burdens you had to carry. It doesn't matter if they were real or not. That's never the point. There's no such thing in the world as absolute reality. Most of what they call real is actually fiction.
This stream right now is fiction.
Is only as real as your brain tells you it is.
Then, what am I supposed to believe in? What am I going to leave behind when I'm through?
We can tell other people about having faith. What we had faith in. What we found important enough to fight for. It's not whether you were right or wrong, but how much faith you were willing to have.
The Streamer 2 is fiction. Ah!
The Patriots are a kind of ongoing fiction too, come to think of it. Listen, don't obsess over words so much. Find the meaning behind the words, then decide. You can find your own name. And your own future.
Decide for myself?
And whatever you choose will be you.
I don't know if I can.
You didn't have much in terms of choices this time. But everything you felt, thought about during this mission is yours. And what you decide to do with them is your choice.
You mean start over?
Yeah. A clean slate.
Oh God!
New
Oh
name,
God!
New memories.
Colonel!
Choose your own legacy. It's for you to decide. It's up to you. By the way, what is that?
You will give me an egg.
Dog tags.
Barbados. Codename Punchy Barbados.
Anyone you know?
No, never heard the name before. I'll pick my own name and my own life. I'll find something worth passing on. They taught me some good things, too.
I know. We've inherited freedom from all those who fought for it. We all have the freedom to spread the word.
No.
Even me.
Snake, what about Olga's child?
Don't worry. I'll find him. Count on it. As long as you keep yourself alive, he's safe.
Do you know where Liquid went?
I put a transmitter on his ray.
Did he head for the Patriots?
Yeah, but I have a feeling they gave Ocelot a bogus location to begin with. Cheer up. We have a better lead. This contains the list of all the Patriots.
But Ocelot took it.
The one we gave you wasn't the real thing.
What?
This virus is coded to destroy only a specific part of GW, namely the information about the Patriot's identity. Which means that there's a parameter coded in here that defines what that information is.
I get it. Analyze the code and you can probably find out where they operate. Count me in.
No, you have things to do first. And people you need to talk to.
Sorry, guys, got lost in New York.
Snake?
What's wrong?
Nothing. Can I ask you something? Who am I, really?
I wouldn't know. But we're going to find out together, aren't we?
Oh.
No, they're terrible for each other. Break up immediately. No. No, please.
See me for what I am, okay?
Break up immediately, IMO. Jesus Christ. This is the bad ending. Ugh. I messed up. We gotta play the whole game
Do you
again.
remember this place?
Of course. This is where we first met. I remember now.
I know where this.
Today
That's
is the day
that's
I met you.
the White House. You can tell because it's white.
That's it.
It's a White House. No, not quite. Hang on. No, it's the other thing. It's the thing with the columns.
I think I found something.
The Parthenon.
To pass along to the future.
What?
What country is this?
He said all living things want their genes to live on.
Are you talking about the baby?
Yeah. But genes aren't the only thing you pass on. There are too many things that aren't written into our DNA. It's up to us to teach that to our children.
What kind of things?
About the environment, our ideas, our culture, poetry, compassion, sorrow, joy. We'll tell them everything together.
Is that a proposal?
This is for your ears only.
And then social media ruined the world.
I stare at the stars and the sky.
Woo! Metal Gear!
What am I made of? Am I full?
It's a world record!
Can I skip the credits?
Am I hurt?
Like, kind of gingerly, it's like...
Or am
Can I skip the credits?
filled with
Can you skip the credits? I don't think you can skip the credits.
I walk by myself.
Damn you, Hideo Kojima!
Streets below, and ask every child I know.
Gotta sit through them? That's pretty annoying. Come on, guys.
Tomorrow will bring sun or rain. Which one of these? I can't.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is a good video game. I like this a lot more than 1, I'll tell you that much.
I keep holding on till the end.
I tell you what though, I totally gotta pee, and now is as good a time as any to do that.
There is no other way.
Oh no, are they over? Are they ending? Are they like truncated? No, no, they're not. I pee.
It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
I just fell down the stairs! This is the work of the Patriots! Fuck! I tripped coming into the room. Okay, so the stairs are like directly around the corner from leaving the room. I tried to like cut the corner and enter the room off the stairs at like the same time, and I just tripped into Good flow, joke. I came in too hot. I came in too hot. Punchy falls off things. Now I'm the one who falls off things.
A kiss from you to me.
I'm the one who falls off things.
Ah! I cry and I cry.
Whoa.
Love, do not pass
Kojima invented the fall type game.
Time refused to fly. I can't say goodbye to yesterday, my friend, 'cause I know how good it has been.
Streamer falls for views. I didn't do that on purpose, I swear.
Come what may, bring the old, bring the new, yesterday. It's there that I'll find inner peace, not war, and dreams that I let slip away. I'll find the joyfulness I'm looking for way back in yesterday.
Ghost Babble is referenced in this game, but they didn't even include Ghost Babble in the package. Where's Ghost Babby? Tokyo Marui. Ghost Babble bonus content volume 2. Alas, it wasn't on the list. That'd be sick, but it's not on the list. Well, then again, it was only, I don't know, actually the bonus content games aren't on the list of one either, so, there's a chance. Here's Blue Point. Disposed to me the next volume along with both acids and portable ops. That is cope. That is cope of maximum. That is maximum cope. But of Acid and Peace Walker. Peace Walker will be in the next volume. Peace Walker was released alongside the HD collection, so like if they can port these, they can port Peace Walker. Skip the fucking credits. That is so unkind. MetalGearSolid.com, I doubt it. Oh! Hideo Kojima made this game. That explains a lot.
Life isn't just about passing on your genes. We can leave behind much more than just DNA. Through speech, music, literature, and movies, what we've seen, heard, felt, anger, joy, and sorrow. These are the things.
Is that an
I
artificial
pass on.
skating rink?
That's what I live for.
Sounded like one.
We need to pass the torch and let our children read our messy and sad history by its light. We have all the magic of the digital age to
The
do that
Rockefeller
with.
ring? I don't know what that means, but I was just like, yeah, I was.
Probably come to an
It's a
end
weird thing to focus on, but I was
and new
hearing like the
species
weird
may rule over this
noise that makes.
Earth may not be
You may not
forever,
take me as someone who does this, but I've been ice skating quite a lot in my life, actually.
Building the future and keeping the past alive are one and the same thing.
And like an actual ice rink and that shitty greasy plastic that they use for artificial rings sounds very different.
Snake, you there? It's me. I've finished going over that disc.
Did you find the Patriots list?
Of course. It contains the personal data of 12 people. There was a name on it. Snake, it was one of our biggest contributors.
What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Anyway, where are they?
Well, we were right about them being on Manhattan, but...
But what?
They're already dead. All 12 of them.
When did it happen?
Well, about 100 years ago.
What the hell?
Play results. Streaming out the fucking way. Playtime, slightly under 10 hours. That's pretty much the same as Metal Gear Solid 1. Save, 23 times. That's not enough. Continue, 31 times. How many times was me throwing myself off a cliff like an asshole? Alert mode, 26 times. Persons, 46 rations, 34. Yeah, I gotta eat more rations, man. Big. New item obtained! I got a camera. You can use it in the tanker episode. Oh, okay. Anything cooler than that? I got a camera! I can use it in the plant episode! Oh, okay. I was hoping for, like, the sword, but, I guess a camera's fine, I suppose. That's... Oh. Is that it? Is that all I get? Kojima. Koji Pro. You can't just give me a camera. You can't... Please. I want... sword. Hey, the title screen changed.
No.
Streamers... No, definitely no. Alright, stream's over. I am sensationally late for work at this point. Thanks for enjoying Metal Gear Solid 2 with me. I don't even have time to, go find a raid target. I gotta go right the fuck now. I'm gonna have to work late to make up for that. Christ. Don't get fired. It's okay. Work is flexible about that kind of thing, but I'm gonna have to work late to make up for it. Bollocks! Alright, thank you very much for watching. Social media stuff, it's in the description of the YouTube stream, and it's also in the chat. I gotta go. I'm gonna go now. Bye! Bye!